Next on our showcase is someone who wasn't born.
For the first time ever, we have a women's champion. Bayley versus Naomi, SmackDown Women's Championship on the line.
So much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history, and tonight she has the opportunity to make even more history.
Naomi's got plenty of momentum coming into this match and is feeling mighty confident herself.
Naomi has tested her mettle in recent weeks, as the road to this championship opportunity was a difficult one. Needed to defeat former SmackDown Women's Champion Carmella. We know Naomi has a heavy desire to become a three-time Women's Champion.
Other superstars say they want the title. Naomi has said she needs her title back.
Wicked chop block.
You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that.
Diving leg drop. The challenger is fully aware of what it takes to become a champion. Naomi has to use her superior athleticism.
We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley's going to want to slow down the pace and let the adrenaline wear off for Naomi. Bayley can also turn up the aggression here in a way I'm not quite sure Naomi can match.
Bayley sent to the outside.
Taking flight. Bayley avoids the assault.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion.
All the way to the outside.
The airtime, the fearlessness. What a ridiculous maneuver to the outside.
Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
And Bayley is really being knocked around here.
Naomi picking up the pace against Bayley and keeping her all out of sorts.
Big flying forearm.
Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion.
Naomi moving fast, showing that superior athleticism.
Takedown, rolls through, shoulders down. Oh, this has got to be it.
Shoulder up before the count.
Late in the match, but somehow has the incomparable power to kick out before the 1 count.
And I think it was you, Byron, who asked Bayley if she changed. And she said, I didn't change. I just did what I had to do, and look what I've done.
Well, you're right. Love it or hate it, Bayley's doing what she's had to do by hook or by crook to maintain a stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship. No way! Suicide dive!
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Whip back into the ring. And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Byron, you've talked a lot about... for the victory! Oh, and quick resiliency from the challenger.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing, and after this match is already gone for so long. Finally, Naomi's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Could be the turnaround Naomi needed in this match.
Placing her in the corner.
Putting her in a dangerous position.
And here we go. Championships.
Well, Bayley thought she had Naomi, but the challenger was ready. Here we go. It's popping off.
Naomi put a stop to that.
A string of counters. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Oof.
Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. A spinning heel kick.
Naomi feeding off the WWE Universe, inching closer to review by Naomi. Are we headed towards a title change?
That puts her on the offensive. Here's the pin. She's able to stop the count early.
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
Lariat.
Kick to the midsection, sunset flip. Beautiful, right into the cover.
2 count. No, we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, if it weren't for the next 2 superstars in our showcase,
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Welcome,
Here's the battle, and it's the Wild Samoans, Alpha and Sika, taking on Divine and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
2 sets of brothers, 2 sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one will get extremely physical.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if...
Look out!
Goodness gracious.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
That's yours in your head. Take it to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Bringing this back into the ring.
Vicious right forearm. Oh, man. Bubba hits the Bubba cut. The Wild Samoans just took a bumpy trip to Dudleyville.
And wait a minute. What's the manager doing under the apron?
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a...
And completely missed the mark.
That right there was a patented crash up high. Launching.
Look out below.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there.
Scoop slam.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, and if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to the table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
My goodness! And then look at that! Bubba isn't asking for a table tonight. He's getting it himself. Thunderous powerbomb. Propelling into the table. Oh!
Escaped out of that attack.
Clothesline!
Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of...
He's in a bit of agony now.
I think we're about to see a body go through a table real soon. Oh, my God. What a kick.
Thinking of going high risk here. Oh, come on. Why would you stoop?
Soaring.
Oh, from the top.
Oh, my. Devastating. Popped up. Into
and Sika might have just shown us the prelude. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move.
He just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Here's the bell, and it's the Wild Samoans off of Sika, taking on Devon and Bubba Ray Dudley, the Dudley Boys.
Two sets of brothers, two sets of absolute madmen, ready to get the tables and get downright savage.
Bringing a new definition to the term sibling rivalry. This one would get extremely physical.
And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the tables are for. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Such a peculiar look coming from the Wild Samoans, as if they have no control of their animalistic behavior. Corey, I've got to know, what can the Wild Samoans do to get the advantage in this tables match? After all, this is the Dudley Boys match, the match they put on the map, the match they're synonymous with.
Maybe the Wild Samoans have to be a little less wild, Cole. They still need to brutalize their opponents because that's what they do best. But the last thing Alpha and Sika want to do is rush head first into a table. After all, that's exactly how you lose.
He's able to counter that. Alpha and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train. It's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for to the sky.
Guys, they're getting a little too close for comfort.
Stop hiding behind Cole, Saxton.
Scoop slam!
Oh, what a jumping headbutt.
He's heading back to the ring.
Fends it off. Good counter. Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as tough and mean as they come, a very physical duo. And we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground and pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Bubba Ray out in the offensive.
Uh-oh. Thunderous powerbomb.
He's looking a little battered now.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Popped up into the Samoan drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the team in TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It flying out.
Wear and tear of this match is clearly...
Wait a minute, setting it.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets go.
His grip strength might have run out. He dodges out of danger. Oh, my God.
Snake eyes. Turn out the lights. The party's over. And Bubba is countered.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. These two showing how well they know each other. I still can't get over the look I always see on the Wild Samoans. It's like they have a one around the apron.
A terrible miscount.
Bubba Ray plotting here.
And Bubba hits the Bubba cutter. The Wild Samoans just took a popped up into a Bubba cutter by Bubba Ray. That was the Dudley Boys showing the Wild Samoans what tag team wrestling is all about.
And we're witnessing two titans of the tag team game absolutely destroying each other here.
The Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys battling for supremacy, battling to get the other team through some tables.
Setting up for something here. reversal. And that turns things around. The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or Kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top.
Oh, what a plex.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
Heading to ringside now. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Punch right in the head.
Coming back from the outside now. Oh, great wherewithal there. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Being carried around now.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. Hoisted up high here. He's definitely been worn down a little. And Alpha and Sika just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer.
Here comes the...
As we say in WWE, expect the unexpected. We expected Wes Lee to be Carmelo Hayes' opponent here, but instead, we have the surprise return of Solo Sikoa as he's claimed his title opportunity.
Solo Sikoa, fresh off joining the Bloodline, is here. He has answered the call, and we indeed have an NXT North American title defense tonight for NXT 2.0's one-year celebration.
You got to imagine that Roman Reigns, the Usos, even Paul Heyman are watching this match closely right now.
Oh, absolutely, Cole. We're talking about the man who has held the WWE Undisputed Universal Championship for 744 days. And the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, the Usos, who've held those titles for 422 days.
Record-breaking reigns in both singles and tag team competition. If Solo captures the North American title tonight, who knows how long he'll keep it for?
Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Melo and Trick to succeed.
Let me point out that this is brutally unfair.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes. Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship. A complete stalemate of reversals here, neither one giving an inch.
And he slides him back to the mat.
Wait, trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in?
He had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go.
I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Schoolboy into the pin.
Gets to the rope, and the ref stops the count.
Sikoa prevents that from connecting. Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became from the top.
Diving headbutt. Throwing all caution to the wind in pursuit of the top.
Oh, Schoolboy! Shoulders down here! He's on the ropes and the ref calls off the count. Misses the target.
Taken down instantly.
You got to be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns.
And don't
Big up.
Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Oh, goodness. Blasted right into the corner.
From the top.
Oh, it just got ripped right off the top. Oof. And gentlemen, we may be moments away from the top.
Oh, Samoan Slam from Solo Sikoa.
We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner!
I ain't doing this one.
Look at...
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500-plus days.
Oh, sent straight into the corner hard.
Ooh, hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Brought in the hard way. Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins. Find some payback with their own reversal.
Shoulder to the stomach.
Tackles ruthless.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the blood. Down, running to the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
He kicks out instantly.
These men knew this match was going to be hot. Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
The more he fights, the more pain he's in.
But he can't stop battling. He has to get out of it. Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
But did you guys just see the distance traveled on that toss? Lift it up. What's next?
All the way down.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over, that it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins? Ooh!
Delivered into the barricade. Taken head over heels. The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of this story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game.
No. Power bomb onto the apron.
And his body seems to be the preferred target.
Tossed back into the ring.
Going up,
Fighting out. Hammered away with punches to the face.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the Bloodline.
Has the champ pinned. Is this it? The champ easily stopping the count.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point?
Well, I think we know what Rollins is thinking now.
Rollins with the stomp.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
Going for the effective pin.
I was not expecting that from him at this point.
And Rollins not handling this well. That was it, for all he knew, but it wasn't. Picked up and being carried around now. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns is dominating. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle. Reigns sizing up the target. Champ close to ending it here.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Rollins known to be irritating. We're seeing no different now.
Saw it.
The champ might have just ended things right there. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but
Reigns has identified the target. This might be it. The champ might keep it here. And he's got him in his sights. Got him right where he wants him.
oh, I think the ring just moved. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh, right into a counter.
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Rollins.
Rollins getting worked on here.
And Reigns delivers a Superman punch. Not done yet. Oh, they finish things off. There's the spear by the Tribal Chief.
Looking for the pin.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the
two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the... From the top, elbow drop!
Jacob's in his grasp.
Down with the Samoan drop.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
A lot to prove from the new Bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might
Blast off!
A consistent attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Yeah, Jay has all the wheels turning now.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Look at this. Snap suplex. He's carrying some serious equipment into the cage with him, ready to fully exploit the numbers game.
If you're on the opposite side of this entry, you are bracing for a fight.
Big right hand from main event.
And another big right.
And I think that just opened him up. Yep, certainly did. Goodness, look at the blood flowing.
He's standing tall on top of the cage now.
Looks like setting up for a suplex.
They're going to finish things off.
He just put him through the table, and who knows what he's thinking now.
Well, there are no signs of the brutality ending yet, Saxton.
Here comes the buzzer. The numbers advantage vanishes with this next entrant. Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title. Oh, what a spear! Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Man!
Taking on even more brutal damage there.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer a good defense will even matter at this point.
Jacob Fatu cuts him off.
Oh, kendo stick wrapped around the head.
Jay out of there in a hurry. The WWE Universe is torn.
Sammy's not ready for this.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
DDT! Did Jacob Fatu get enough of it?
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every Bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the Bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Sammy's ring prowess couldn't get him out of trouble there.
The competitor in Tonga Loa coming through here.
The crowd is counting it down. Next entry will tip the scales in their team's favor.
Here's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new Bloodline in War Games.
Old Bloodline, new Bloodline.
Now looking at Jay.
Jay nailed all of it.
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now. OG Bloodline.
Will Jay end this?
Hadn't some extra spice to the numbers advantage by coming in armed to the teeth.
Sammy making the climb.
And now officially in the fray. Up high.
Oh, big right hand. Having a little bit of fun now. Another big right. Ooh.
Snapmare could set something else up. And look out.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
New entrant about to come in and not a moment too soon.
Going down low. Nasty uppercut.
And he's going to the top.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline.
There's no good reason to be standing on a cage like this.
This is crazy.
From the sky, they have to be broken.
I don't think anyone can physically climb a cage again after that.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my...
But now here's Jey Uso.
Will Jey take advantage?
Adding insult to injury and more injury with that stop sign.
You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
Super kick! Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that can ruin your whole balance. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Solis, the color leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, you're hearing more and more of the crowd.
Take him! Big boy.
Well-timed counter on Tama Tonga. Jey Uso with a big punch. Now he's yeeting them all.
And Jey Uso having a little fun with another.
Oh, just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further. That attack certainly put Jimmy's toughness to the test.
Tonga Loa putting some punishing offense on display.
And it's Jey Uso.
Never saw it coming.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match.
Kick to the cranium of their opponent. I don't like it, but in War Games, a one-sided brawl is all perfect. Illegal.
He looks absolutely dead on his feet.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him.
Man,
And it's Jey.
Jey nailed all of it.
Getting up on the rival legs, but will soon be put back down.
Everyone is on their feet in this building.
Absolutely showing the respect for all the exertion these athletes are putting each other through. Tama Tonga selling it.
Low blow.
We don't need that.
Ooh, sledgehammer to the body. This is not for the faint of heart.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Well, I think Tama Tonga was open opened up a bit there. And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. Sami Zayn setting up something spectacular here, looking for the home run. Sami Zayn from up top.
From the top turnbuckle, my gosh!
And his head.
And here we go. Hide your grandma and put the kids to bed. This is not going to be for the fan. Uso down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer. Jay can seal it here. And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
And Sikoa's bad move could only turn worse after that.
Yeah, Sami just dropped the fight too.
Gets cracked by the overhand. And Adam's offense with a hurtful purpose.
Sami's like a deer in the headlights here.
Tamatonga setting it up. Here it comes. Does that finish?
Here we go.
Giving a new meaning to the move. Hammer throw. Sending right smack into no man's land. Measuring him now. Lining up. Reigns put his stamp on this one.
Reigns hits it. That could put Solo down for good. Oh, man. Kick to the face.
This could be it. He can win it all here. Kicks out before the 2 count.
He's still got more left in the tank.
And main event James, so isn't looking so big after that hit there. You can see all the brutality of the original Bloodline into the pin.
Is that enough?
He's really taking all the damage he's taken up till now. And Team Roman wins the War Games.
The new Bloodline has fallen. Looks like they are putting aside their differences for now. Wonder how long this will last.
As long as it needs to, Saxton.
Uso.